One target
Oh,
down.
mother freaking... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to the final episode of Hitman 2, the Ark Society. Over on the Isle of Sgàil, we're going to take out Zoe Washington and Sophia Washington. And we're going to pass up on the optional objective of catching the constant just because we're going to do this suit only, and that's not really possible. If you want to skip the cutscene, jump ahead about 2 minutes. I'll have a specific link in the description. And take a second to like the video and subscribe, which helps get our content noticed.
Headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
Alright, here we go. Now, I admit that when I first started this mission, you know, the different sections and areas you can get into and what disguises worked and what didn't, it was kind of challenging. I had to kind of figure out what was going on there. But then as I explored, I realized you can be very direct and just run in the front door and take out both the sisters. So I take an immediate right once I'm in the front door, head through this first door, and then the door on the right, which is staff only, but you're only in it for a split second. You can just run through before anybody catches you. We'll use this pipe to scale up the wall. And up top, there's 3 guards. We just have to avoid them. I sneak around here. I usually grab the screwdriver just to have something extra to throw for a distraction, but I'll typically grab this coin. That guy actually kind of saw me, but it doesn't matter. Throw the coin, you'll distract him and you'll get in this door. Then again, throw another coin to distract the 2 caterers. It's a little bit random which one will go to look. It might be the guy, it might be the girl, but it doesn't matter. We'll take them both out. And the reason we're taking them out is because this guy has a key to the door right here, and we want to go through it. So we'll dump both the bodies, go get that key, and more importantly, grab our coin, because we don't give anything away for free. Alright, now we can open up this door, and I'm still booking it up the stairs. This is kind of where I slow down a little bit, just because it brings less attention to you. So there's a lot of people here, but you can get through it depending on how people are looking, how fast you are. They might see you, they might not. I got spotted a little bit, but you just keep moving, they won't find you. We're going to hang out here on the side a little bit, wait for this guard to patrol. Once he moves past us, we can keep on trucking. Scale the pipe here to go up the wall. Now there's some guards on the tower behind us. That guy on the left, and there's going to be a guy that comes and stands there on the right. You have to pay attention to them because they can spot you. I'm going to be a little bit gutsy here and just go. It is possible to get spotted here by those guys, but if you have your timing right, you won't get seen. Alright, pretty simple so far. We're going to come over here to this room, and there's a bunch of guys in this room. but they won't see you. You just have to kind of wait and look at that guy that's in the middle table, make sure he's not looking directly at you, because he goes up to that board and then comes back. I like to grab this intel just for some extra points. And now we're just going to wait. You can see Sophia Washington walking there. She's got a guard with her. She's going to do some rounds and go talk to some people, but she's going to eventually walk up and come into this room. I'll also take this moment to point out that Sophia is the one that has the kill switch for the constant, and it's possible to get that, distract the guards here, and get that off of her dead body after we take her out. However, I'm not going to do that just to save some time, and again, we're not going after the constant in this playthrough just because we're in the suit. And when you're suit only, the minute the constant sees you, he'll basically call guards because you're trespassing. Alright, the princess finally arrives.
That is Sophia Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the resume.
Maybe you could take her shark hunting or something?
Now we're going to wait for her to talk to this guy at the table, and we're going to shoot the chandelier down on her, but we're not going to do it just yet. She's going to go in the next room and talk to somebody there, and then come back, and that's a better opportunity because nobody else will be under the chandelier. Now if you stay in this view, you can actually see the dot that's over her head, and so you can keep track of her while she's in the other room without actually taking your aim off the chandelier. Helps to do the timing just about right.
Nice work.
Almost went a little bit early.
Next up, Zoe Washington.
Now I usually wait a second just because they come to check her body out, check out the fact that the chandelier fell, and they usually have some sort of funny comment about that.
Command, understood. Okay. Containing scene and setting up perimeter.
So we have plenty of time. You can wait for all of this to go through. They're going to body bag her and drag her out. Or you can move on. Either way, we've got plenty of time, and we're going to get over to Zoe long before she arrives to that area. Now again, coming around this corner, we basically just need to watch those two guys across on the other side of the tower. We're going to take the same pipe, but we're not going to go all the way down. We're just going to go down one floor. Head over to the right. And we need to get past these 4 people. I tend to just kind of go fast here, and they sort of hear you, and it kind of helps because then they start looking over that direction instead of the other direction. There's a shovel here. I just throw it, and then I rush. They'll start to see you, but you can make it. And in fact, I don't think you actually really need to throw anything. I think you can just go, but I like to throw something just in case. Now we're going to climb down there, but I'm not going to go just yet because, as you can see, Zoe's pretty far off. And there's 2 guys that patrol through this area and go through the door, and so we're going to wait for them to pass by before we proceed. So just keep looking around for those 2 guys. Not exactly sure when they come, but it's for sure that they come. There they are. And so they pass right under us and enter into this building. And so the minute they start doing that, you can go down. Alright, Zoe's on her way. We'll pop open the door and just prepare for her. Now again, we're going to shoot a chandelier down onto her, and so we need to wait for her to walk through the door and then get the timing just right, because this one's a little bit tricky and it'll take 2 shots. Alright, we'll pre-aim at the chandelier, and again it'll take 2 shots. You cannot fire directly when she walks through the door. You have to wait a second and then time your shots. And that's all it takes.
Targets down.
Close the door so nobody sees you walking by,
And now to confront the constant.
and you climb the pole and go back the way you came.
Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Same thing
Yes,
is coming in.
that
You have
might
4
just
people
work.
here, and
So it's
you
one
can
of the
throw
twins,
something, or
you
you
say.
can just kind of go. As long as you're hurrying, it kind of doesn't even matter, because if they go to investigate, you won't be there. You'll be long gone. Take the ledge out and take the pole all the way down to the ground floor. This will be a little bit different. We're going to go to the left here instead of back to the right where we came from. It's actually much easier. You can get up on this little ledge, climb up to where they're going to hold the funeral. And these 2 guys here, they do take different positions and move back and forth, but you don't have to wait for them. You just go really slowly, and they will not see you. And the 3 original guards, take a look at which way they're facing. If you need to throw a coin, you can. If not, just slide down, hide a little bit if you need to, and the exit is right here. And that's it. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you learned something. Remember to like and subscribe. We really enjoy putting together these videos for you guys, and it helps us know that we're making some quality content. And it really helps with YouTube knowing that people like our videos, so they promote them to others. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.
Mr. Edwards. Still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming.
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.